Hey travelers, welcome to Travel Vibes, the channel where your next adventure starts with the best insider tips. If you've ever felt stressed navigating airports, endless lines, confusing signs, and unexpected costs, you're not alone. Whether you're a student planning your first solo trip, a young professional squeezing in a weekend getaway, or a digital nomad hopping between cities, we've all been there. But what if I told you there's a smarter way to travel? Today, we're diving into 12 airport secrets every traveler should know. These are game-changing tips that can save you time, money, and a whole lot of stress. By the end of this video, you'll feel like an airport pro, ready to breeze through your next trip with confidence. So, buckle up and let's unlock these secrets together. And hey, if you love travel hacks and making your trips smoother, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Travel Vibes community for more amazing tips every week. Let's get started. 1. Airport rides that won't break the bank. All right, picture this. You've just landed after a long flight. You're tired, hungry, and ready to get to your hotel or Airbnb. You head straight for the taxi line or open up your rideshare app only to be hit with a shocking fare. Sound familiar? It happens to so many travelers in the US, especially those visiting cities like New York, Los Angeles, or Chicago, where airport transportation fees can feel downright criminal. Here's the deal. Airports often charge surge fees or partner with specific taxi services, inflating prices without you realizing it. Even rideshare apps like Uber or Lyft tack on extra fees just for airport pickups. The result? You're paying double or even triple what you'd spend if you planned ahead. Travel Vibes Pro Tip. Skip the chaos of airport pickup zones. Walk a few blocks to a nearby public street where rideshare fees drop significantly. Better yet, research public transportation options before your trip. Many airports offer free shuttle buses that connect you to city trains or metro systems. For example, San Francisco International has BART access, and in cities like Washington, D.C., you can hop onto the metro straight from the airport. Traveling with friends? Pre-book a private shuttle or split a car service. It's often cheaper and way more convenient than waiting in those crowded taxi lines. Remember, small adjustments like these can save you up to 70% on your transportation costs. That's more money for food, sightseeing, or even souvenirs on your trip. 2. Free pickup zones, your stress-free shortcut. Here's a little known secret that could save you both time and money. Did you know that most US airports, even busy ones like LAX or JFK, have free pickup and drop-off zones? Yep, they're out there, but they're often tucked away just far enough from the main terminals that most travelers don't notice them. Think about it. Airport parking fees add up fast. Whether you're waiting for a friend's flight or getting picked up yourself, those $5, $10, or $20 charges for short-term parking can eat into your budget. And let's not even mention the headache of dealing with overcrowded curbside pickup areas, where every driver is scrambling for a spot. Travel Vibes Pro Tip. Before your trip, check the airport's official website for maps or guides to these free zones. They're often labeled as cell phone waiting areas or short-term free parking. If you're being picked up, tell your ride to park there and call you once they've arrived. These zones are usually just a short walk from the terminals. And the best part? They're much less crowded, making the entire process stress-free. So, the next time you're flying into a major city, skip the curbside chaos and head for one of these hidden gems. A little extra walking could save you money and make your airport experience so much smoother. 3. Lost and found. What really happens to forgotten items? Here's a surprising truth. If you leave something behind at an airport, it might not end up where you think. Airports across the US and Europe have a shocking policy. Any unclaimed items, from laptops to designer sunglasses, are often auctioned off after a set period. That's right, your forgotten headphones could become someone else's bargain find. But don't panic just yet. There's still hope. If you act quickly, you can dramatically increase your chances of recovering your lost items. Travel Vibes Pro Tip. Time is everything. The moment you realize you've left something behind, contact the airport's Lost and Found office. Most items are processed within 24 hours, but you need to follow up persistently. Airport staff are often juggling hundreds of misplaced belongings. Also, don't forget about your airline. Items left on the plane are usually handled by the airline's own lost and found system, separate from the airport. Want to avoid this hassle altogether? Use a luggage tracker for your checked bags or attach a detailed tag with your contact info to your carry-ons. Even better, double-check your seat area and overhead bin before deplaning. A quick glance could save you hours or even days of stress later on. So the next time you're rushing through security or a terminal, keep this tip in mind. Your forgotten belongings don't have to be a lost cause. 4. Escape the chaos. Secret lounges and quiet corners. Let's be real, long layovers can feel like a test of endurance. The noise, the crowds, the endless announcements, it's enough to wear anyone out. But here's a secret most travelers don't know. Airports often hide peaceful havens away from the hustle and bustle of the main terminal. These hidden lounges and quiet zones are like an oasis in the middle of the chaos. Think nap pods, cozy chairs, or even entire relaxation areas where you can unwind, catch up on reading, or grab a peaceful nap before your next flight. And here's the best part. Some of these spaces are completely free. TravelVibes pro tip. Head to less traffic areas of the airport, like international terminals or the far ends of concourses. In Europe and Asia, many airports go the extra mile with free napping zones or even spa-like spaces for travelers. Want something a little fancier? Check out premium lounges. You don't need to fly first class to enjoy them. Many offer access on a small fee, especially during off-peak hours. It's a great way to enjoy complimentary snacks, drinks, and Wi-Fi in a much more comfortable setting. So, the next time you're stuck between flights, skip the crowded gate areas and seek out these hidden gems. Trust me, your layover experience will never be the same again. 5. Affordable food is just around the corner. We've all been there, hungry, tired, and standing in front of overpriced airport food courts, staring at mediocre options with sky-high price tags. It feels like a trap, right? But here's the thing. You don't have to settle for a $12 sandwich or a $5 bottle of water. There are better options. You just need to know where to look. Most passengers stick to the main food court near the gates. But here's the insider trick. The best deals are often just outside the security checkpoint or tucked away in quieter corners of the airport. These spots cater to airport staff or savvy locals and usually offer tastier meals at much more reasonable prices. TravelVibes pro tip. Pull up your airport map before your trip, or take a short walk away from the crowded areas. Many airports in the U.S., like Denver or Seattle, have small cafes or local vendors hidden near employee entrances. These spots often serve fresh, authentic food at a fraction of the cost. And if you really want to avoid spending altogether, pack your own snacks, protein bars, sandwiches, or even a refillable water bottle for hydration. A little planning goes a long way when it comes to saving both your budget and your taste buds. So, next time you're traveling, skip the overpriced food courts and find yourself something truly satisfying. 6. The currency exchange trap you need to avoid. Picture this. You're about to jet off on an exciting international adventure, and as you walk through the airport, you see a currency exchange booth. It seems so convenient, right? But here's the truth. These booths are one of the biggest ripoffs in the airport. Airport currency exchange services charge sky-high fees and give you some of the worst exchange rates out there. You might think you're being smart by exchanging your money before your trip. But in reality, you're losing a big chunk of cash you could have used on your vacation. TravelVibes pro tip. Skip the exchange booth altogether. Instead, wait until you've arrived at your destination and withdraw cash from a local ATM. Most ATMs offer far better rates, and if your bank card has favorable international withdrawal fees, you'll come out way ahead. Better yet, use a credit card with no foreign transaction fees for your purchases. It's safer, more convenient, and can save you a lot in the long run. And here's a bonus tip. Always have a small amount of local currency on hand for emergencies, like tipping or taking public transit. But for the most part, relying on cards or ATMs will give you the best value for your money. Don't let the convenience of those exchange booths fool you. A little planning goes a long way in saving you cash for the things that really matter, like unforgettable experiences. 7. Safeguard your belongings like a pro. Airports may feel like secure, high-tech environments, but here's a reality check. Theft happens more often than you think. Between the chaos of security lines and the handling of checked luggage, your belongings can easily become a target for opportunistic thieves. And it's not just about valuables like electronics or jewelry. Important documents can go missing too. So how do you keep your stuff safe in such a busy, high-pressure environment? TravelVibes pro tip. First, never pack expensive items like laptops, cameras, or jewelry in your checked luggage. These are the items thieves know to look for. Always keep them in your carry-on, where they stay close to you. To add another layer of security, use a TSA-approved lock on both your checked and carry-on luggage. It's not foolproof, but it's often enough to deter casual theft. And here's a big one. Never leave your bags unattended, even for a moment. Whether you're grabbing a quick coffee or checking your boarding gate, it only takes a few seconds for someone to walk off with your belongings. Staying alert and taking small precautions can save you a lot of hassle and heartbreak down the line. Remember, airports are full of distractions, but keeping your items safe should always be a top priority. With these simple steps, you can travel with peace of mind and focus on the adventure ahead. 8. Hidden freebies to upgrade your airport experience. Layovers don't have to be boring or exhausting. In fact, modern airports are stepping up their game with free amenities designed to make your time there more enjoyable. From yoga rooms to art exhibits and even entertainment zones, there's a whole world of perks waiting to be discovered if you know where to look. Most travelers stick to their gate area, scrolling on their phones or pacing around, completely unaware of the free options just a short walk away. But with a little planning, you can turn your layover into a mini adventure or a moment of relaxation. TravelVibes pro tip. Research your airport ahead of time to uncover its hidden gems. For example, San Francisco International Airport has a dedicated yoga room where you can stretch and de-stress before your flight. Head on to Singapore? Changi Airport features a stunning butterfly garden that feels like stepping into a nature retreat. Many airports also offer free water refill stations, saving you from overpriced bottled water, as well as libraries, quiet zones, or even movie theaters. These amenities are often tucked away in less trafficked areas, so keep an eye on the airport map or ask the staff for directions. And the best part, they're completely free, helping you save money while making your travel experience much more comfortable. Next time you're stuck at the airport, don't just settle for a seat at the gate. Explore, relax, and take advantage of these hidden perks. You'll be surprised at how much it can transform your journey. 9. The secret to stress-free travel. Perfect timing. Have you ever walked into an airport and thought, why is everything so chaotic? Crowded security lines, packed gates, and long waits. It's no coincidence. Timing plays a huge role in how smooth or stressful your flight experience will be. Here's the thing. Most travelers unknowingly book flights during peak hours, early mornings, late afternoons, or weekends, when airports are at their busiest. During these times, everything slows down. Security lines stretch endlessly. Boarding becomes a frenzy, and delays are almost guaranteed. TravelVibes pro tip. Book smarter, not harder. Choose flights during off-peak hours, like midday or late evenings on weekdays. Fewer travelers during these times mean shorter lines, less crowded terminals, and an overall smoother experience. Bonus: flights during off-peak times are often cheaper, so you'll save money while avoiding the crowds. Planning your travel schedule with timing in mind doesn't just reduce stress. It gives you more energy to enjoy your trip. So skip the chaos and make your airport journey a breeze by traveling when the crowds stay home. 10. Beat jet lag like a pro. Jet lag. It's the ultimate buzzkill for any trip. You arrive at your destination, but instead of feeling excited, you're groggy, disoriented, and struggling to adjust to the new time zone. But here's the good news. Jet lag doesn't have to ruin the start of your adventure. With a little planning and a few science-backed tricks, you can hit the ground running, no matter how many time zones you've crossed. TravelVibes pro tip. Start preparing a few days before your flight. Gradually adjust your sleep and meal times to align more closely with your destination's time zone. During the flight, hydration is key. drink plenty of water and skip the caffeine and alcohol, which can disrupt your sleep cycle. Want to rest better on the plane? Pack a good sleep mask and noise-canceling earplugs to create your own little bubble of calm. And here's a game changer. As soon as you arrive, spend as much time as possible in natural light. Sunlight helps reset your internal clock faster, signaling to your body that it's time to wake up and get moving. A short walk outdoors can make all the difference in easing that sluggish feeling. With these simple adjustments, you'll find it easier to shake off the effects of jet lag and make the most of your trip right from day one. After all, your adventure shouldn't have to wait. 11. Your smartphone, the ultimate travel sidekick. In today's digital age, navigating airports without leveraging technology is like traveling blindfolded. Your smartphone isn't just for snapping travel selfies. It's your secret weapon to conquer the chaos of modern air travel. From staying on top of flight updates to finding the best food in the terminal, the right apps and gadgets can completely transform your experience. TravelVibes Pro Tip: start with must-have apps like FlightAware or your airline's official app. These tools keep you informed about gate changes, delays, and boarding times in real time, so you're never caught off guard. Many airports also have their own apps that show detailed terminal maps, dining options, and even the shortest security lines. And don't forget to pack a portable charger. There's nothing worse than being stranded with a dead phone while you're trying to check your boarding pass or gate information. A compact power bank ensures your devices stay charged and ready, no matter how long your journey lasts. With the right tech in hand, you'll be steps ahead of the crowd, breezing through the airport like a true pro. It's all about working smarter, not harder. When it comes to air travel. 12. The art of picking the perfect seat. Your seat can be the difference between a smooth, relaxing flight or one you can't wait to end. Yet so many passengers roll the dice, leaving their seat selection to chance and often ending up cramped near the restrooms or stuck in a noisy row. But here's the truth. With a little strategy, you can land a seat that makes your flight experience so much better. TravelVibes Pro Tip: don't leave it to luck. Use tools like Seat Guru to research the layout of your specific flight. For a quieter experience, avoid seats near the galley or restrooms, where foot traffic and noise can be distracting. If motion sickness is a concern, aim for a seat near the wings, where the ride is more stable. And for those of you craving extra legroom, go for the exit row or bulkhead seats, but book early, as these are the first to go. For budget-conscious travelers, here's a trick. Check in online as early as possible. Many airlines release better seats for free during the check-in process, getting you a chance to snag a prime spot without the extra cost. With the right seat, your flight transforms from a chore into a comfortable part of your journey. So, take a few extra minutes to plan ahead. It's a small effort that pays off big when you're 30,000 feet in the air. Wrap up your ticket to stress-free travel. Airports can be overwhelming, but with these 12 insider secrets, you're now equipped to handle any challenge like a seasoned pro. From scoring the best seat and saving money on food, to avoiding theft and conquering jet lag, each tip is designed to make your journey smoother, cheaper, and way more enjoyable. Got your own airport hacks? We'd love to hear them. Drop your tips in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going and help fellow travelers make their adventures stress-free. And hey, if you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe and join our TravelVibes community. We've got even more travel wisdom, hacks, and inspiration coming your way every week. Until next time, safe travels and happy exploring.